I'll ask a very basic question so that the audience can relate to it. Sensex. Chris Wood on ETNR last week said that Sensex could be 1 lakh in next 4 to 5 years. Do you see that happening, Nilesh?
निकुंज भाई, एक चीज हमने सीखी है, मार्केट को प्रिडिक्ट करने की कोशिश मत करो. More often than not, you will be wrong. But today, is 1 lakh Sensex looking unimaginable? Answer is no. And my request to this audience will be, just don't think about 1 lakh Sensex. Beyond that also there is a much, much longer journey. I'll give you a small example. We have heard about companies and their founders and promoters. Let me talk about a cooperative society, Amul. It is run by farmers, does not necessarily pay great salary to get good talent. In FY22, their turnover was 61,000 crore. This year it is 72,000 crore. It is India's largest FMCG company. In their annual report, they have stated that in 2047, we will become world's largest FMCG company with 18 lakh crore turnover. कोई भी सोचेगा लंबी फेंक रहा है. But this is Amul, which has created miracle. In 1970, India was importing milk. Our entire country's milk production was 16% of Europe's milk production. What is Amul's turnover is to the world's largest FMCG company today. Fast forward to 23, India is the world's largest milk producer, and we produce 1.5 times Europe's milk production. Amul ने milk में ये कर दिया तो FMCG में भी कर देगा.
Sorry to interrupt, but one data I came to know, I was very shocked to hear that in Dubai somebody told me that in Africa they have no milk. They import, despite having so much cattle, they have no milk. They import as milk powder.
Absolutely.
And that is because of those reasons Amul was formed, to keep out those elements and make a domestic milk industry. And that is the proof of the pudding, literally.
You know, I proudly narrate this example to everyone that when I started my television career in 2000, the profit of Infosys, quarterly profit was Infosys was 55 crores. Today, the quarterly profit of Infosys is about 4,000 crores. It's 23 years, 55 crore quarterly profit has become 4,000 crores. In last 20 years, what have we seen? We've seen 9/11, we've seen 2008, we've seen COVID crisis, we've seen taper tantrum, but the Sensex has beautifully gone from 5,000 to 60,000 plus. I guess that's the kind of, timing we really are in. So Shankar, again, first let's get the headline Sensex. 4 to 5 years, do you see Sensex could touch 1 lakh?
Oh, I mean, I'm absolutely certain it will reach 1 lakh. Now, whether it happens in 4 years or 6 years, frankly, is really a meaningless debate. But looking at the nominal GDP growth rate, which we are looking, you can safely say we can grow between, say, 12 and 14%, maybe 10 and 14%. You will approximate that number, and if you compound it at that, so in 4 years, roughly from 60,000, you add another. Say it comes to approximately 1 lakh in 4 years. I mean, it's not a reach to see 1 lakh, just at the simple compounding of the nominal GDP rate. I think it's a given, 100%.
So guys, if you're not invested, abhi train nahi chuti hai. We had 60,000 on the Sensex, and 1 lakh in next 4 to 5 years. We are in for some amazing return in terms of what capital markets actually could do. Mark? Sensex 1 lakh in next 4 to 5 years?
Possible, yes.
Why do you say that?
Definitely, yes, possible. Because you look at it this way, generally speaking, if a country is growing at 7%, you can expect companies, reasonably good companies, to be growing at 14%, double the growth rate of the country. So it's very possible that you can get this incredible growth in the size of the market and the actual investments in the market, no question.
My next round of question, I'll keep it very simple again. The most overrated sector in India and the most underrated sector in India.
probably the most overrated of the banks.